was trying to work on yesterday, and I was having the most difficult time doing it. And so I was going through 3, but I'm just going through 2 this time. And then I loop like this, and then maybe I was just trying to be in too big of a rush, I'm not sure. And then I yarn over like this and then pull through. Now I do have to leave a little tiny bit of a loop here. Uh-oh, I might have already messed it up. Why am I having such a difficult time when I come on camera? That's the thing I'm... that I'm wondering about. Okay. Okay, there, that worked that time. Now I flip it around, and then I go in here. Now I am going to show how to start it from the beginning too. Okay, yarn over, pull through, and then we make and flip like this. Now I do have to leave a little bit of a loop here if I want the loop. And so yarn over, pull through. So I've got to leave a little bit of loop there. That's what I'm doing, is leaving a little bit of loop. So if I make it too tight, then we don't have the extra loop there. So some of these down here are a little bit bigger. Well, we can adjust them a little bit and pull them out like that. But this is what I'm going for right here. So I'm going to turn around, and I'm not too fond of this side right here. I do have a loop right there. Loop. Okay, I just need to make it a little bit looser. I think that's what I need to do, is just make it a little bit looser. See, that's what I wasn't doing yesterday, was making it loose enough. So it kind of is like a tatting look, sort of. That's exactly what it is a tatting look here. Yeah, now I'm getting the hang of it again. I was just making it too tight yesterday. That was the mistake I was doing in my other live stream. I am going to start from the beginning. Okay, so now I'm going to loosen it a little bit here. Right here, I think that seems to be a little bit too tight, so I'm just going to go like this and then pull through all the loops like that and then turn. Let's see what I messed up somehow. Okay, let me turn this direction. Okay, and I turn this direction. Oh, that one's a big loop. That's a little bit bigger than I want. I don't need the loop to be that big. I'm just going to leave it for right now to show some of the contrast and things that... It's one of those for myself, I have to practice it. Okay, I don't want to leave it. Yeah, that looks good like that. Now we grab a hold of it and pull through. Now we've got a loop there. Now I flip it around. See how we get our pretty loops here? This one is a little bit bigger than what I want, and so that's a tiny bit bigger right there, but it's still pretty though. And so I turn it every time. So I turn this direction, and then I go through 2 loops here like this, yarn over, and then pull through, pull it up, and then I want to leave a little loop, and so I'm trying to leave about that much. If I have to, then I can loosen it up a little bit like that, yarn over, and pull through. Okay, oh, that works. See how that works? Now it feels like I'm missing loops on this side though right now. I am. Did I make them too tight? Well, no, we can see this one right here. We can see that one there and that one. Yeah, I just need to pull them out a little bit like that. And so, yeah, for me, they kind of, I have to practice to kind of get the loops the same sizes. It's really pretty though. It's like a macrame design. Okay, so I'm going to turn, and now I'm going to go through right here and right here like that, yarn over, pull through, and then I'm going to wrap this around like that, grab a hold of it there like that, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Now what I'm purposely grasping a hold of a little bit of extra, so I have the loops there like that, and then I turn, and then I go under here, and then under here, and then yarn over, pull through, and then I flip it around like this, put it on my hook like that, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops like, oh, now I got a bigger loop there that time too. So you can see it, you know, for me it is kind of crooked. It's not perfect like these down here. So for some reason I'm crocheting it a little bit looser up here than I was down here, but it still looks pretty good. Looks pretty much the same, and it makes a really pretty braided edge, a braided cord right there. I really like it. Okay, so I'm going to flip around in this direction, and did I go through all 3? I don't know, maybe I was going through all 3 down there. And let me see what I'm doing here. Was I going through? Yeah, I bet I was. Sometimes I don't remember what I'm doing, and that makes it challenging for me when I don't remember what I'm doing all the time. And, you know, this is how I work on things too. I mean, I just tinker around, and so I'm pulling through these loops. Yep, that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. Now I'm going to wrap the yarn around, put it on my hook, so I have 3 loops on here like that. So I'm going to grab a hold of this little part right there like that, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. I mean, I know what I'm doing here. It's just that this is a challenging stitch, and there's actually multiple ways to make the same stitch here. But it's still really pretty though, because it's a free-form design. So now I'm flipping around in this direction, and I'm trying not to make it too tight. Okay, so let's go through these loops, yarn over, pull through the 3 loops, and then flip it around in this direction like that. And then we're going to pull it down close like that. So I have a little bit of a loop right here. So I have to pull on this loop, then yarn over, pull through. And so, okay, there I have the loop right there. That's looking better this time. And then I'm going to flip it around, And then I'm going to put my hook through these through loops right here like this. Did I have to make them that tight? My goodness. Okay, let's just go through one at a time and see if that works. Now it is a little bit challenging here. Okay, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Oh goodness. Did that have to happen? Apparently it did have to happen right now. 1, 2, 3. We're going to get it over here. Yeah. Okay, yarn over, pull through. Okay, now we're going to loop this through here like this. And yarn over and pull through just like that. Now we have a loop right there. And we're going to turn. And this is what we're getting here. This is what we are getting here for this particular design and stitch element. Now the knots down here look a little bit different than the knots up here. It almost looks like a creepy crawly spider too, or a snake sort of. And it is, I don't, I think, yeah, I can start off and then it's like I go into, I don't know, it is kind of the same. It's just I worked it a little bit different and a tiny bit looser up here. There. Well, I think I'm just gonna end the video for right now, and I think that's gonna be it.